everyone. Welcome to Campus Conversations, a podcast that's all about Miami-Dade College's Padrón Campus. Today, we have the honor of being accompanied by Marianne Maduro, the director of our Honors College. Miami-Dade College has an honors college on 5 different campuses, but Marianne is the director for the one here, which is a very special one because it's a dual language program. But I'm not going to be talking about by myself. That's why she's here. So Marianne, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been at the college? You've done a lot of different things. So how did you end up being with the Honors College?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I'm a Miami girl born and raised. I am MDC.
Yeah.
I came to Miami-Dade College straight from high school, Crow Park Rams, and then transferred to FIU. The Honors College wasn't here when I came, so I'm dating myself right now, but we didn't have an honors college. We had an honors program at the time. I've been working with the college now for, it's going on, this year will make 14 years.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
wonderful.
And I'll tell you that when I applied to come work at the college, in my mind, I thought, I'll probably be here for about 2.5 years and figure out what I want to do next. And I have fallen completely in love with the Honors College. I love working with the program. I started as assistant to the dean. And as you mentioned, now I'm been director at the Padrón Campus for going on 3 years now.
That's wonderful. And I know the Vote on Campus loves you. So we're very fortunate to have you. For those folks that don't know what the Honors College is, what is it?
It is the best program in Miami. It really, really is. Gosh, I wish it existed when I was coming out of high school. So students come for 2 years to earn their AA, and the goal is transfer. So you come here to complete 2 years with a full scholarship. You're
Because if you're
taking
accepted at the Honors College, you have a free ride.
full in-state tuition,
That's wonderful.
as well as a stipend every fall and spring term. So students come for 2 years and prepare to transfer to their dream schools or whatever the best match is based on their major. So sometimes students might not be ready to go straight to Princeton, straight out of high school, or MIT or UF, whatever is the best fit for them. So they come here for 2 years. It's a cohort program. So we accept at each campus 75 students each year. Homestead is our newer campus, so we accept 50. So students are part of a group of high achieving students. They have a lounge at each campus. They're taking honors courses. An AA degree is 60 credits. And for an honors college student, 36 of those credits are honors credits. So, and in their honors courses that are taught by honor certified faculty, they'll never have more than 25 students in the class. So they really have the ability to get to know the professors, work with the professors, support each other. And in those 2 years, really start to think about what their next step is going to be. What's their dream school and what's going to get them to what they want to achieve in their career. So we work with them to hopefully get them to achieve those goals.
And I know the majority of them do.
They do.
And they come back and they tell their stories, which is really moving and very inspirational for others. How difficult is it to get into the Honors College?
Well, you have to complete the application.
That's
Um,
the first step.
that's the first step. So, we receive, I think close to 2,000 applications a year.
College-wide.
College-wide, yeah. And we accept 350 students college-wide. Now, some people never complete the final steps of the application. Some are invited to interview and don't respond, so we don't know. But we accept 350 students out of those almost 2,000 applications every year.
Yeah, so it's competitive.
It
It's
is very
competitive.
competitive.
But it's
Mhm.
well worth it because what you get in return is amazing. I think that the students, first of all, the cohort concept is great because they all get to know each other, they support each other, but they're also asked to be very involved on campus and in community events. Can you talk a little bit about that
Yeah,
and how that might be beneficial to them and their professional development?
definitely. And part of the application process is an interview. So we're not just looking for the top GPA in Miami and the top test scores. We're looking, it's a holistic application process, and we're really trying to get to know the student in an interview as well. Because we're looking for students who want to come and be part of a community. That's one of the important parts of the program. I think it's like the secret sauce. Like students are here supporting each other, And it's important that the students that we bring in want to continue that. We have a peer mentor program at every campus. It looks a little bit different. Here at Padrón Campus, second years, our rising sophomores apply to be mentors. So every first year student who comes in is paired with a second year student who serves as a guide. It's like automatically somebody's phone number for to call if you don't know where your room number is, or if you want someone to look at your schedule with you. So we really, really stress the community aspect of the program. And I think that ends up being the students that we have here just want to be involved and want to be engaged.
Yeah.
One thing is, you mentioned at the Padrón campus we have the dual language program. So 86% of our students here in the Honors College at the Padrón campus were born outside of the country.
Wow.
So a lot of them have a shared experience of having moved here during high school, and they started high school in ESOL classes and sometimes didn't have the opportunity then to take like higher level courses or even to get involved because school is very different here than it was back home. So they're thrilled at the opportunity to come be part of a community and join clubs and develop their leadership skills now that their English is finally there and that they feel confident and that they're finally taking higher level courses. They finally feel like now they can be part of a community.
Yeah. What does the dual language program consist of? How is it different from the other honors programs across the college?
Programmatically, it's one small difference. The students who come to the dual language program have to take 2 classes in their 2 years, a minimum of 2 classes in Spanish. Not Spanish classes. We offer philosophy, psychology, biology, sociology, all the ologies. We've offered speech. A Lit 2000 is a new one that we're offering this term in Spanish. So they take a minimum of 2 classes in Spanish. Although that's the only difference programmatically, I think it changes the dynamic of the students who are choosing this campus to go to.
Yeah, 100%. I have to say that for me, one of the most moving is either the gratitude or the induction ceremony, which is 2 ceremonies that you're all known for. The induction ceremony, of course, being a welcoming of the students, and the gratitude being a goodbye and a thank you. But the stories are so moving that the students share. And I know the Padrón Campus students usually give theirs in Spanish with, it's being translated in the back for those that don't speak the language, but they're all so special. And I think it just shows the quality of the students that come to the program. And I really liked what you said in terms of, you didn't use the word fit, but I think fit is really important. It's what is it that you're looking for, and does it match with what the program offers? And that ideally is that secret sauce of the success that the students ultimately have. So, well, we're running out of time. This is a very short podcast, but do you have any parting words for any potential applicants or any current students?
The application is still open. So
It runs from what time to what time?
we usually open around September, October. And then our priority deadline has already passed, but the final deadline is March 16th.
Okay.
So the application is still open. If you're considering it this year, apply. You still have time. But if you're a high school student that's watching, the application will open again in fall. So be on the lookout. Follow us on Instagram. That's the best way to get information. And what I tell my students right now who are about to graduate are pouring their heart out there, submitting their applications for their transfer schools. And what I tell them is like not to sell themselves short, to remember all that they've achieved so far, how far they've come, and to not limit themselves by being afraid to apply to those dream schools.
Great advice. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you for being a part of the college. Thank you for coming and spending time with us today. And thank you all for listening or watching, whichever method you choose to join us. And looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a great one.